In a scared post-recession America that loves reboots and remakes.
Now I must get to the Piggly Wiggly, but my fat-ass son took away my driver's license. Jiminy cracking horse feathers, I'm a sour old lady.
And doesn't like to look at its racial history unless it's with a heaping helping of humor.
Now what's this now? Well, who is that Negro driving my car? Well, I'll be a passel of Nickelback. Is that?
Yes, I'm flirting, Miss Daisy. I'm the one's gonna take you in the car. And it's got all the things and learn lessons, and it will make you smile.
Bill Cosby. And Jessica Chastain in old lady makeup star in that Oscar-winning movie Driving Miss Daisy, but even funnier, because the economy.
Slow down, Hoke. You know I like to go under the speed limit.
Oh, I agree, Miss Daisy, because of the roads and the smaller governments and the people doing the things with the thing and the flirting.
Did you remember to have the air conditioning checked? I told you to have the air conditioning checked.
I did, Miss Daisy, but if you're still on, I might have a little suggestion.
Well, what is it?
Pudding.
Oh, your wacky ways soothe my fears at that Kenyan Obama spending my Medicare on homosexual dog weddings.
That's a fact.
Their unlikely friendship weathered the years and survived the dire economic times we live in, all because of the black president, and not at all because of the white one before him.
Hoke.
Yes, Miss Puddin' Sweaters, Rudy.
You're my best friend. I'm just glad you realize that the welfare state only serves to keep you people down, and we should eliminate it and instead give tax cuts to the rich and wealthy.
Small businesses, jobs, Puddin' Sandra.
You said it.
Oh, don't die, Miss Daisy. That will make us all very sad, and then we'll think about the bad things like the droughts and the endless overseas wars.
Oh, ham hocks butt fucking a one-legged rooster. I'm not gonna die.
You're not?
No, not in this version, because, the economy. Instead, let's have an upbeat dance scene.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to episode 5 of the Film Pigs web show here on GeekNation.com.
You're so jittery.
Yeah, well, he's so excited.
I'm very jittery. We're the Film Pigs. That's Todd over there.
Hi.
That's Skeleton over there. My name's Stephen Falk. I'm coming to you from an undisclosed location. Hey, guys, would you like some popcorn?
I'd love some
that'd be
popcorn.
great.
You brought popcorn?
Hang on, let me get
Yeah,
over
Todd,
here.
here's some popcorn. Oh, Skeleton, you want popcorn?
I'd love some popcorn.
Oh, yeah, here's some popcorn.
Oh, I got it. This looks
Oh,
great.
can I have that?
All right, Tom,
Let me have that.
here. You
Let
can
me
have this one.
popcorn, all right?
Oh, you want this one?
Oh, yeah,
All
get
right,
that one's
here
mine. Here comes my popcorn. Oh, look at that. That's nice.
It's so fancy. It's Wonka vision.
Oh, it's
Popcorn.
magical.
So, we're here to talk about the most important thing on the planet, and that's movies, obviously.
Of course.
And our first segment is called Rash Judgments, and basically it's subjective opinions presented as fact. So we're going to tell you about some movies that are coming out this upcoming Friday, and whether or not you should go see them based on really nothing but our own dickish instincts. Todd's going to talk about 2 movies. Should they go see For a Good Time Call, or the abomination that's called The Oogie Loves and the Big Balloon Adventure?
All right, I'll tell you about these 2 movies and whether or not you should see them, even though I haven't seen them. For a Good Time Call, it stars Lauren Miller and Ari Grainer. I have a cheat sheet. And their star is what they call frenemies. Except for some strange reason, they move in together into this fancy apartment, but then they can't afford it, so they have to do phone sex. So I guess if you're, still repressed enough that you find jokes about vibrators hilarious, why not go? And also, if you're a Justin Long or Seth Rogen completionist, you kind of have to go because they're in it. So I don't know, the trailers seem mildly amusing. I don't know. The other movie that I'm talking about is called The Oogie Loves. And it's got Christopher Lloyd and Cloris Leachman and a bunch of actors like that talking to these weird giant puppet guys, but they aren't puppets, they're people in suits, I think. And the whole concept is for like 3 to 5 year olds, and it's interactive, and they're supposed to get up and dance and stuff in the theater. It's from a guy who used to work on Teletubbies, which explains why the trailer that I saw the other day plays like some kind of fever dream. And I asked my son, who's a 6, if he would like to see it, and he said, it's for babies. So I guess if you got a 3 to 5 year old, it's not like there's gonna be something else, but you might wanna bring some earbuds and your favorite podcasts to listen to while your kid interacts with the movie. There you go.
Well, that was great, Todd.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
I actually wish the movie about the phone sex operators was interactive and I could get up and dance around.
You could also call that.
You have 2 movies on your docket, The Possession and The Tall Man. Should we see them?
I do. First, The Tall Man is a kind of a Sasquatch sighting of horror movies. It's rated R. They're almost all PG-13 these days.
It's rated R?
I know, it's rated R. Unfortunately, it stars Jessica Biel as a mom who lives in a tiny town with the cigarette-smoking man from X-Files.
She's a hot mom.
Yeah, and where children are constantly being abducted, and no one moves out of the town, it looks like, because of this. I don't know why.
Is it called Castle Rock?
Unfortunately, it really kind of looks like a really cheesy TV movie setup, and as much as every fiber of my being screams against saying no to a rated R horror movie, I gotta say, just skip that one. The next movie is The Possession, which is a PG-13 horror starring Kira Sedgwick and Jeffrey Dean Morgan, is that his name? From the Watchmen and
the guy who falls out of the building in the beginning of Watchmen and the losers and stuff?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's him. And they're a family that buys a haunted box at a yard sale, and the haunted box takes possession of their little girl, and it's kind of it's based on actual like Jewish mythology, so it's kind of a Jewish exorcist.
Is it Dybbuk?
It's Dybbuk. Well, I think it was originally called Dybbuk was the title, and it was changed to The Possession. So it's kind of I kind of dig that concept, and it looks a little stylish. It's PG-13, so I gotta say, if you're jonesing for a horror movie, that's the one to go see over Tall Man.
But you don't think it's going to be Insidious good?
I don't know. Insidious good is few and far between with PG-13, so I got to be realistic.
But maybe the most promising Jewish box movie to come out in a while, right?
Easily.
I'm going to let that lie, Jewish box.
Let it lie, Todd. So I'm here to talk about Lawless, which is a period movie about a bunch of bootleggers in old-timey Virginia, and Shia LaBeouf keeps trying to play tough.
Which is adorable. It's adorable.
I don't really know. Jessica Chastain's in it. Guy Pearce is doing a foppish accent. It was written by Nick Cave of Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. I like period gangster stuff. I like that stuff. So if you can get over Shia LaBeouf being in it and being kind of a lightweight, it may be interesting.
Yeah, I love The Proposition. Nick Cave wrote that one, that Australian Western picture.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's good at the writing. So now, we continue our public service in film lessons in which the Film Pigs teach you how to make good movies.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is our latest in our series of Film Pigs masterclasses, and this is specifically about the importance of special effects in fistfights.
Oh, I can't wait to learn.
Oh, hi there. I'm professional television producer Stephen Falk, and I'd like to talk to you about the importance of special effects in fight scenes. One of the most important elements in any action movie is an exciting fight scene, and every good fight scene is supported by thrilling makeup and sound effects. To illustrate, Let's take a look at a fight scene between Todd and Skelton without any special effects.
There's no way we're getting out of this without fighting.
Then here is the fight. Stop it.
Ow!
Jerk. Right.
Ow!
Right.
Wow, that was really lame, wasn't it? Looked like a couple of sad little babies getting ready to cry for their mommies, didn't it?
That was really uncalled for.
Hurting my feelings.
Great job, guys. Now, let's watch the same scene, but this time with some special effects help in the makeup and sound departments.
I have a grudge against you.
Grudge accepted.
My eye.
Incredible! That was an amazing fight scene. Thanks to special effects and not you two fuckers.
This is my real blood.
I'm gonna throw up.
Wow, that was very informative, I thought. What about you guys?
Amazing.
I
It was
have
really
learned
great.
so much.
It was really great.
About special effects.
It was pretty disgusting. Well, speaking of disgusting, the film pigs are not patient men. We are also borderline alcoholics. So when we get finished seeing a movie, we don't like to mull or stew before coming up with our reviews. We like to bang them out and get to the bar as quickly as possible. Thusly, it's time for another in our series of knee-jerk reactions, starting with me on a very smart indie film and Todd on a movie about a boy and his bike. Hey everybody, I saw a movie last night called Sleepwalk with Me with the comedian Mike Birbiglia, and he directed it, and This American Life co-produced it, and Lauren Ambrose is in it, and it's about his battles with a sleep disorder and commitment to his lady, and the beast known as stand-up comedy. If you like indie film, you should go see it. It's pretty good. It's only showing at one theater right now in the nation, and that's where I saw it because I'm in New York City. And you'll notice by the exposed brick behind me that that's true. I'm not lying. I could even show you outside if I wanted to. But anyway, Carol Kane was in it briefly. A bunch of comedians were in it briefly. Mark Maron and Wyatt Cenac. And yeah, if you like those things, stand-up, commitment phobes, and sleep disorders, Sleepwalk with Me is the movie for you.
All right, in the last episode, Skelton said that we should all just skip this movie, but I have a problem with authority, so I went to see Premium Rush. And I gotta say, granted, it was a matinee, and matinees are different than nighttime showings, just psychologically, but I enjoyed it. It was good bike chase porn. It had bike chases. And yeah, no, it wasn't necessarily premium, and there wasn't always a rush going on, but it was good enough it was definitely the best movie of its kind since Quicksilver. I kind of enjoyed it, I gotta say, and Joseph Gordon-Thomasy and Glenn Levitt, Bruce Willis Jr. played this guy named Wiley, and it was a real badass, the best messenger in New York. And you know why he was the best messenger? His bike has no brakes, so he crashed into stuff, and he did this Guy Ritchie Sherlock Holmes thing where he'd figure stuff out before it happened and figure out how not to crash, and that was fun. And then there were digital clocks that went forward and backward in time when they wanted to over-explain the MacGuffins to people. It was fun. It was bike messenger porn. I enjoyed it. Sorry, Skelton.
And now special film pig Colby Scott Anderson with a review of Paranorman. He does not drink alcohol as far as I know. Colby.
My name is Colby.
And what movie did you just see?
I saw Paranorman.
And what'd you think of Paranorman?
Scary, nice, funny. It was awesome.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it. You think other people should go see it?
Yeah, but mostly Dave.
Mostly just Davey? That's the main person?
Dave. Why aren't you seeing Paranorman, Dave? You're the kid.
Come on,
Go see
Dave.
Paranorman, Dave.
Get out and see Paranorman, you jerk.
Asshole.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, that guy.
Well, so, as we know, most film critics are cold, lifeless beings composed mostly of failed auteur dreams and chocolatey snowcaps, but not the film pig.
No.
We are men. We are men with feelings, which leads us to a little segment we like to visit from time to time called, Hey Film Pigs. How you doing? Skelton, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm out of my cholesterol medicine, so I have to go to the pharmacy. Other than that, things are good. How you doing, Falk?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. I'm loving New York, and I'm really enjoying making network television. Todd, how are you?
Hey, thanks for asking, Steve. I'm pretty good. You know, I talked to my old friend Chris on the phone today, and he was telling me that he went on GeekNation to watch our last show, and when his wife gave it 5 stars, his 10-year-old daughter said, "Why'd you give it 5 stars?" And she said, "Well, because it's Todd, and we like him." And she said, "But is the show really 5 stars, Mom?" That made me feel sad.
Yeah.
I got to say that kid has a really good sense of ethics, and I can't argue.
No, it's true. Yeah.
That's true.
You can't. Rock solid.
Well,
rock solid.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Dave, for watching.
Thanks, Dave.
And thanks, our special Film Pigs correspondent, Colby Scott Anderson.
Colby.
And I'd just like to say, on behalf of me and Todd and Skelton, that we love you very much. And thank you for watching here on GeekNation.com. We're the Film Pigs. And we'll be back next week for more of the same goddamn nonsense. Goodbye.
All right, bye.
Bye. I gotta get my medicine.